Lifetime of community service, she has come out with a book documenting her remarkable life. I applaud her energy, truly admired that seems to be, an insatiable appetite to do more and to contribute more. And also, she remains active in the arts and in community work, even though she's now in her 70s. I really just like to be like you. That when I grow up. That is truly an admirable example of active aging, and perhaps shows all of us here what is the benefit of the arts, that no matter what your age is, you can still create and perform. Singapore is a young nation, and we're still in the process of collecting and telling the stories of our past in order to understand who we are and how we became the people we are today. Collecting and documenting the real-life stories of our pioneers in different fields, including arts and culture, is a very important part of this process. The demands arising from the rapid pace of globalization and development have led to complex questions on our nationhood, sense of identity, and belonging to Singapore. From the many dialogues organized by our Singapore Conversation, we're hearing calls from Singaporeans for a greater sense of national identity. They're increasingly reflecting about what it would mean to be part of Singapore as Singaporean. Mrs. Wong is one such example, as an icon of what we mean by anchoring our national identity. Together with our fellow Cantonese opera artists and enthusiasts, Ms. Joanna Wong endeavored not simply to help the art form survive, but to raise its artistic standards. This was done for the love of the art, out of passion. It's the sort of passion and determination that the artist shared with pioneers in many other fields as Singapore progressed from third world to first. These are stories worth telling to future generations. It is particularly appropriate that the book launch is held here at the National Library, as this is where many of these stories can be read, and I'm sure will be told and retold many times from now. The National Library has also made great efforts to collect the works and words of our Culture Medallion winning and pioneering artists in its digital archiving program called NORA, the National Online Repository of the Arts. Strongly encourage everyone here, especially the younger ones, to look up the works of our pioneer artists in the library. Also of note is the fact that the book is in dual language, Chinese and English, reflecting a Singaporean reality, but also Mrs. Joanna Wong's remarkable ability to straddle both worlds. She continues to teach Chinese opera in Cantonese and English, and has taught workshops and given talks in English all over the world, including working with Singaporean contemporary theatre artist director Ong Ken Sing in Austria. It can be said that she has also fulfilled a role as a cultural ambassador for Singapore. Finally, Mrs. Wong is also a good exemplar to any aspiring artist or Singaporean in her innovative spirit. She started an initiative with Chinese Theatre Circle to bring Cantonese opera to the community and to the wider audiences, to bring the arts out to the people through shows at community centres. Today, there is an active calendar of opera shows year-round at community level. Mrs. Wong started promoting arts in the community systematically as early as the 80s, even before the government started their own initiatives. She's also justifiably acclaimed for pioneering the use of English and Chinese subtitles in opera performances, so as to reach out to more audiences who may not understand dialects. Mrs. Wong is therefore an artist who cares not only about the art form, but for the audience, who make the art form live. Her remarkable journey can be read in this book, which is a valuable document of Singapore's artistic history. We do have great artists in Singapore. It is my honor to give recognition to Mrs. Wong for her contributions to the country's artistic and cultural life. I look forward to reading this book, and I congratulate Mrs. Wong again on this momentous occasion. Congratulations. Well done. 尊敬的胡佩欣女士，各位尊敬的先生们、女士们，非常荣幸今天受邀出席这个非常重要的一个仪式。胡女士在我们的这个华族传统舞曲之中，可以说是我们的一个重要的一个支柱。她在文化的这个圈子里的地位，我相信大家都有感同，就是她是我们的常青树，更重要的也是一股不断的一个力量，在一直不停的提倡、推广，还有教导我们下一代这个传统艺术的美。我非常感激胡女士在我们的文化圈子里工作了、贡献了这么多年，献出了她宝贵的青春，也给我们留下了一片的光辉。当然，这些都在今天的这个书本里都记录下来。我相信这对我们的后代是一个非常好的一个提示，也希望能够把胡女士的努力、成功的这个路段，她的辛苦，也有心血吧，我想都能够记录下来，让我们可以好好的欣赏，让我们好好的学习。非常祝贺这一次有这么一个好的一个成就，能够把自己历经的这个路程写了下来。我相信不是一个很容易的做到的事情，也是只有胡女士有这种锲而不舍的这种精神能够做得到。祝贺你，还有谢谢大家出席今天的这个仪式。